Rolex have teased us. They've got us in the palm of their hands. They have released new videos of the potential 2023 Rolex releases. Let's take a look at what they have shown us so far. Okay, the clues here are quite easy. So this is a GMT hand on the dial, and you can tell because it's a triangle at the end of the hand, and that is a ceramic black and gold bezel. The dial color seems to have been completely hidden by the Rolex Photoshop editors, but is this an upgraded two-tone yellow, gold, and steel GMT? It might be, you know. Get calling your 80s right now because you're going to have to wait a very, very long time to get this. This could be the new root beer, albeit yellow gold, not rose, and this could well be the most popular release of 2023. Okay, the next watch. What are the clues here? Well, the most obvious clue given by Rolex is the raised numbering on the bezel at the top left of this image. The numbers are embossed, and quite like Braille, when you rub your finger over it, you'll be able to feel their presence. This is something that we see on the Yachtmaster. The Yachtmaster has this sort of bezel. Another clue here is the brushed lug and the side of the case also being brushed. And I know for a fact that that isn't Rolex being lazy. Like, let's make that very clear. This is deliberate, and this is most likely what you would see with the metal titanium. Not steel, not platinum, not white gold, titanium. What is happening? Rolex seem to be going titanium crazy. The first thing to point out here is how amazing, in my opinion, the orange looks on the dial. Now, I think this would look amazing on a yellow gold day date, so that's probably what I'm gonna go with. And you can kind of almost see the day wheel above the crown, or perhaps that's not a day wheel and it's just the top of the watch and it's a date just. It's just a new out of the blue, well, out of the orange, precious metal date just with this orange dial. What does interest me about this segment of the teaser video is that it's set in the desert, and I don't think we've ever seen this kind of environment to market a Rolex watch before, so I wonder if this is something completely new. Not a new model, but it could just be to accentuate the orange of the dial, and, you know, it matches the sunset of, you know, the desert view. I don't know, but okay, so this is where I get a little bit stumped. Okay, so this is a deep blue dial color with a rose gold crown and second hand, and possibly a Roman number hour marker. This is screaming rose gold day date blue dial to me. It really, really is. So perhaps no more olive green, and we see the introduction instead, this new deep sea blue color dial on a rose gold day date 40. This makes me think that the previous watch is a day date 36 with the orange dial. This is the new day date 40. Moving on, this is a sports model Rolex, and it looks to be steel. Could be titanium again though, who knows? The fully brushed oyster bracelet marries up to this being a Submariner or possibly a new Sea Dweller. Not a GMT, as the GMT has a polished Centerlink on the oyster bracelet. This could be a new blue bezel Submariner, and I say that because of the blue background that is given on this image. Also because we already do have a blue bezel Submariner, it's just annoyingly in white gold. I'm just trying to think what Rolex would do, and I think to replace the white gold, would they go to steel or would they go to titanium? Do you know what's crazy? If Rolex didn't release the Deep Sea Challenger in titanium, I would not be thinking so much titanium would be coming in 2023, but it's hard to ignore it. It really is. It seems like a progression that Rolex are going to make. Okay, so what are the clues with this watch? Okay, so the big 6 at the bottom of the watch is a giveaway that it could be an Explorer 1. The smooth bezel also indicates this too, or is it smooth? What also gives this one away is that the ice has seemingly frozen this watch into place, and there's only one watch that you would dare to take into icy conditions, and that is the Explorer 1. Now, on appearance, there is nothing new or fancy, but this could also be, this could be a titanium watch, not a steel watch. And I say that because the smooth bezel kind of doesn't look so smooth when you look at it again and again. It's either a bunch of shadows or this bezel has some texture to it, some brushing that a titanium bezel would give. This has to be a Cellini, right? It has to be. No crown guards, slim case, slim fluted bezel. I'd put good money on this being a Cellini upgrade. Anything more to say on Cellini? Nope. Now then, this is the most cryptic one of all. This is a very, very teasing clip, and Rolex have not given us much here, which makes me believe, because it is the 60th year anniversary of Daytona, this could well be a brand new Daytona with an ice blue dial, and it might not be platinum. It could be steel. We might have a steel Daytona with an ice blue dial. Or or not titanium. This could be a platinum Daytona with an ice blue dial, like we already have, but instead of a platinum bracelet, this could be on Oyster Flex. And I've actually seen a leak of this watch in some Rolex marketing in one of their booklets. I can't get it out of my head that this is the Daytona. I want to believe that it is. I want them to do something really good with the Daytona anniversary. Could this be a different model? Yes, it could, but I just don't want to believe that it is. I think because of the progression of the Daytona in recent years, I now perceive the Daytona as a luxury model on the Rolex roster, so I can imagine that they would keep this in precious metal, so keeping it on platinum would make sense with the Oyster Flex bracelet. I also do think Rolex will have plenty more surprises up their sleeve, and this isn't everything. And we all know that any watch that Rolex do release will be incredibly hard to get. There's nothing new there. We know this already. Like this conversation, like, it doesn't need to be had, because yes, every watch will be difficult. I hope, honestly, genuinely, that the Rolex gods are with you and that you have a good relationship with your AD. I'm buggered, I'm screwed, but you guys, go into your AD, make the call, make the effort, don't make the call, go in, speak to them, and I hope that you can get something. If you do, guys, in the coming weeks, please do send me a message. Please show me your new watch on Instagram. I'd love to see it, genuinely. The new watches are going to be released on the 27th of March. I will be posting a video of what is actually released. It'll be hilarious to look back at this video when I get everything completely wrong, but that's fine. This is just like a bit of fun. So anyway, with that, guys, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon with some brand new Rolexes in this world. Bye-bye.